For millions of years, we have evolved from apes into day traders. Here, in the hot, steamy tropical depths of fallout shelter, I'm on the hunt for two of the most fierce, well-respected creatures on Earth. Tonight, we are fortunate enough to discover the day trader world's most unusual and exotic species. The wild and ferocious Pat Mitchell. And the energetic and not-so-tame Tino. Together, these creatures form a bond of incredible power and day trading education, helping their group to avoid extinction. They completely dominate and crush any competitor. It must be mating season. Let's have a listen.
Well, there you have it, folks. The fan David Attenborough and the wild and not so tame Tino. Did you hear that?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey,
it is mating.
Yeah,
we're in a rut. We're in the rut.
Yeah. The wild and not so tame. David Attenborough, you, I don't know, you son of a bitch.
I love watching those documentaries.
Oh, man.
They're so awesome. Those Blue Planet and Planet Life are so cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And we got him. I mean, hey, he was like, hey. I don't know what the hell kind of a voice that was. It was like a lame 90s, like shock jock,
right,
like DJ voice.
Yeah, man. Hey. So it's like the rut. We're in the rut. We're coming into the heavy season of day traders coming into the fall.
Yeah, man. Can't wait. You know, it's so funny. We've been saying this all summer. You know, like penny stock land and this and that. Now, I'm not going to go into a rant about penny stocks. I mean, you want to trade penny stocks and get your ass handed to you, go ahead. Fill your boots. But I mean, this summer for trading mid and large and mega caps has been awesome, man. Fucking unreal. Like unreal. There's been so many plays today. Holy Jesus.
Oh, man, I don't want to, because, I called you, I texted you today, my internet just went out, my Wi-Fi, and I was so pissed because I was ready to get an AMD.
Yeah.
It's Monday the 27th of August, so if you guys want to look at your charts, all you listeners out there, but...
yeah, and it's also episode...
19.
19, folks.
Dude, 19, man.
Yeah. Jeez. Episode 19, Fallout Shelter, Chicken Tino. Sweet.
Cruising along.
Yeah, man. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's funny because today I had a doctor's appointment, and I'm sorry, I totally cut you off.
No, that figures. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're not important. You're just you're
the wild creature, like David Attenborough said. You're the alpha male.
Yeah.
I'm just your little bitch that you bang in the ass every now and then.
Every once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like Jerry Seinfeld says. It's like
no offense.
Yeah, and no offense.
You know?
You fucking homo. No offense. Oh, gee. But yeah, man, I mean, I went to, I had a doctor's appointment, and it's all the way in the city. Long story short, it should be my last one. I got to go all the way to all the way to the city to go do.
You got that rash cleared up?
Yeah, the rash is cleared up.
Okay, good.
So I got that taken care of, and it's funny, man. It's kind of a joke in the room. It's very rare that I'm away from the chat. Like I'm never away. Like I don't like leaving it. Although we have some great moderators, it's not about that. It's just I don't like trades is my baby. Like I take pride in it, right? So I don't want to leave it. I always feel like I'm letting people down if I do have to take off. You know, unlike some of these other rooms, man. I see these guys. There's one guy in particular, since he's opened up his room, he's never fucking there.
Crazy.
He takes off for like months at a time. And it's like, holy geez, man, if that was, and the crazy thing is the sheep continue to pay. It's like, that's unbelievable. If that was me, I would be like, fuck you. Give me my fucking money.
Yeah.
Back, man.
Right.
Like, I bought the room for you, not Joe Blow fucking moderator. Like, that doesn't make sense. That's not fair to these people. It's so wrong. But anyways, so I needed to take off. And it, like I said, it's kind of a running joke in the room. Every time I do have to take off, the market rips. I mean, we called the market and all of these stocks going berserk today just on the very fact that I wasn't going to be there and I had a doctor's appointment. But I'm serious, man. Like, you can set your fucking watch to it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So and you were too, I was watching AMD. I had a hard on for AMD. And, you know, in the last 7 days, I'm looking at the daily chart. That thing's gone up almost straight up from 19 up to today, this morning, to 25.
Yeah.
And everybody, just like you said, everybody's waiting for this. Everybody's waiting to short it, you know, and I was too. And I got taken out 3 times, man. I couldn't call the top. No, I mean, it's so hard to call the top, but I tried 3 times what looked like a higher low.
I want to clarify that we're not trying to call tops. Don't try and pick tops. You're just trying to take the high probability set.
Exactly.
The backside was in every time he took it. It's not like penny stock land where you wait for the VWAP to crack. I hate that. Well, you got to wait for the VWAP to crack in order for the backside to be in. It's like, guys, if you do that, you are going to miss so many fucking moves. That's my opinion. I'm not looking to wait for it to retrace that much from the VWAP. Like, no way, man. That's crazy. You wait for the first lower high after it trending and it breaks trend, and then you nail that fucking thing. Yeah. Right.
But, you know, that's what I did. And there was a perfect higher low right about, time was it here? About 11:30 in the morning. And I was like, cool, I got it.
Yeah. Lower high.
Dips, yeah. And dips down. And sure enough, it just shot right back up, and then it got squeezed and just kept going. And man, it's crazy stock today, you know?
Yeah, it's funny because I smoked the top first thing this morning. Sorry, I kind of switched. Just give me one sec here. Yeah, I smoked the top first thing this morning before I left, you know, right at 25.40s. Right. So my idea before I left, it was just a stab in the dark because I knew I had to take off. So it's like, I'm willing, especially with my account side, I'm definitely okay with a loss, just taking a stab at it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then I'll set a hard stop and then that's it. I mean, that's all I can do because I'm going to be gone. So anyways, I set the stop. It ends up working out. And it cracked low of morning lows, and all of a sudden it just it does what these always fucking do. I mean, man, it just reclaims. Like, these stocks are very bullish stocks, right? It's sometimes, no matter how extended the daily chart is, that's when buyers step in. They buy all dips. All dips are to be bought until proven otherwise. That's how kind of the general idea and the general public, the majority of professionals will trade. So it's almost predictable that it kind of reclaimed, right? And then rip. But what do? You got to take the trade, man. I'm all about just taking the trade. Don't worry about it. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Because I did take some off before I left, and then I was just riding a position, and it's just the way the options worked out. It melted down, and so it stopped me out, right? And I had a pretty loose stop on it, so it was a little bit of a loss. But I didn't care. It doesn't matter. I know there's going to be another opportunity. So it's funny. Had I been around, okay, I probably would have been in the same boat Tino was. I don't think I would have taken the one just before 11, but I probably would have taken the one. You know, it's hard to say because I don't like initiating positions just before lunchtime because of the lower volume. It's easy for these things to rip. So I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if I would have taken that trade. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. So I'll leave it at I wouldn't take it because it's just right before lunch, and man, I don't like that. Anyways, doesn't matter. But there was one. Okay, now fast forward. Now I get back home, right? I just walk in the office, and what do I see? Right at, if you look at the chart on AMD, intraday chart at AMD on August 27th at about 1:15 p.m., it puts in a smoke show of an entry, a perfect lower high. And I missed it. It already like really dumped out. You can see the dump out. And I was like, fuck. Yeah. Like, man, that was for sure the top. Like, it's gonna pull. So I said, okay, whatever. I missed the move. I'll look for a play tomorrow. So then I went back in the living room. We're having some lunch, and I finished up lunch, and then I come back in, and then it squeezed up, and it went parabolic again. And I'm like, fuck, I missed that because it already started pulling back. So now I'm like, okay, I know the top is in at this point. Like this, it's kind of hard to explain. I do have an ability to pick tops, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you guys want to go around looking to pick tops. You don't want to do that. It is a loser's game. The majority of people cannot pick tops. You will get your ass handed to you, okay? I, for some reason, can pick tops left, right, and center all day long. When these things are ready to pull back, I can call them, and I've done it so many times, all live. I did it on fucking HMMY when it went fucking nuts. Geez, man. I mean, there's so many. I've literally called it and picked and traded the top of the move, okay?
You did it on Baba.
Yeah, Baba as well. Yeah, exactly. So now I'm like, okay, if this thing pops back up, I'm going to fucking take it because I know the top is in, man. She's done. Time of day is very important with this setup, guys. And the time of day dictates after it started rolling over at 27 on that last pop back up, it will not try again. People will freak out. It's a psychological setup, guys, okay? Probably about 90% of 95% of all trick trade setups, they're not only technical. The reason why our proprietary setups work so fucking well is because they are psychological setups. And I know that sounds like salesman bullshit. It's not, though. That's the truth, okay? That's why they work so well. And you would think by what I just said, it's like, oh, they sound like complicated setups. It's like, no, not at all. They're not. That's why they fucking work so well, because they're not complicated, okay? So basically smoked the top of AMD, shorted it all the way back down on a shitload of 27 puts. I took the options contracts because there's not a lot of range with AMD. And I can get more bang for my buck sometimes out of options. So I shorted this back, and I hit 100% move with a lot of fucking contracts, and beautiful trade. Very happy with it. The only thing I'm pissed off about, and I know I'm going on and on and on about it, but I'm positive this is the top. And I'm all out of my contracts. I'm not a huge fan of holding overnight, okay? Especially in markets like this, because even though I'm saying the top is in, man, these things can go, man, they can just go further than you could ever imagine, okay? Because there's a lot of shorts in AMD right now. Every guy and his dog, even people that don't trade AMD, are in short. So I would sooner take my money and run, wait for this to get squeezed out tomorrow at some point. It'll probably squeeze out, and then I'll smoke it again, right? So, yeah, beautiful trade. Yeah,
if you weren't even playing the options, though, I mean, from that lower high that you took it off of, down to where you got out, it's still 2 points.
Yeah, it's on the 2 equity points side. on a $27 stock, man. On like that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I really want to make that clear. I think, some people have some misconceptions because they hear me talking about, taking call options and taking put options. Guys, I'm the first to admit, I'm not an options trader. I'm not. I don't trade these anything like traditional options. I don't care about the options. It's more of an accelerator strategy. It's like the trick trades accelerator strategy.
It's like a hybrid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really unique.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
When you showed it to me, I saw the light when you were talking to me about it. And it's nobody else is teaching this. You know what I mean?
No, they're not. Not exactly the way we're doing it. No, because they get all fucking crazy with how they price the options, and it's got to be like this and it's got to be like that. Guys, I'm telling you, it's, and you get these, what pisses me off? You hear these naysayers on like YouTube and stuff that are a bunch of fucking newbies for that matter, that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. They've been trading for like a year or like 2 years, and they think they know. They don't know shit, right? It's like being an 18-year-old, right? You don't know shit when you're an 18-year-old. You think you do. I know I did. When I was 18, I thought I fucking knew everything, but you don't. Looking back on it, being almost 40 now, you don't know shit, okay? And they try and say, oh, well, fuck, yeah, well, I do it the same way, or you can't do this. And it's like, you fucking newbie motherfucker, man. Like, that shit drives me wild, man. And it's getting worse. Everyone's a fucking expert, and everyone's got a fucking room, right?
Yeah.
Not to go off on a side tangent, but this Roland Wolf, right? Another one of Sykes' guys. Yeah. He's coming out with a service. The guy's been trading for a fucking year, man.
On penny shit. You know what I mean?
It's not even about the penny shit. It's like, it's just, you've been trading a fucking year, bottom line. I don't care how much he's made in that year. I don't care. You're a fucking newbie. Period.
Yeah, but these people don't see, all they see are the dollar signs. You know what I mean? And they want to be just like him.
Yeah,
man. It's such a fucking dream. You know what I mean?
Man, it's ridiculous. Like, it's newbies teaching newbies, the blind leading the blind.
And here's what
think about this. Sorry, I know I keep.
Go ahead.
It pisses me off, man. Think about this. What markets have they seen? They have seen only the market from the last year. What the fuck do they know?
Yeah,
they don't. Exactly. They don't. It's ridiculous, man. Why do you think any apprenticeship or any post-secondary education is more than 1 year?
Yeah, right?
Like, you don't know anything after a year. You think you do, and some may do really well. But the bottom line is, you don't know shit after a year. There's too much information. There's so much to know. There's so much screen time that you need. And then people say, oh, well, because I've been able to trade full time, it's like really like 3 years of screen time. No, it's not. It's still a fucking year. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, man, these guys, these fucking newbies teaching newbies. And I don't know Roland Wolf. I'm not attacking him for all you fucking idiots out there that think, oh, he's just bashing services. No, it's not about bashing services. Like, open the fuck up your eyes, man. It doesn't have anything to do with that. I'm not bashing services. I'm bashing their fucking technique and their follow through and their way of thinking. It's not right. Like, that shit drives me wild, man. Like, people are so just with the horse blinders on, man.
Yeah. And another example of that shit is, today my Wi-Fi went out, just stopped. And
oh, so we're back to this story now? No, only took 20 minutes to get back there. Sorry, man.
Good segue, man. Good 20-minute segue. No, but it's kind of the same thing, because here I am in a safe environment with supposedly good Wi-Fi, and it goes out.
Yeah.
Thank God I wasn't in a trade. Now you take that and you see these fucking idiots out there that sell this dream. Yeah, trade anywhere in the world on a laptop sitting on a beach. with good Wi-Fi. And some of these people that are doing it, and we all know who we're talking about, he'll say, yeah, I was trading in this hotel in this island that had pretty good Wi-Fi. Pretty good? You're going to base it on pretty good Wi-Fi, and you're going to trade a penny stock on pretty good Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you're a retard.
And that's what he's telling everybody to do.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
like it's cool to trade from, well, you're fucking humping a post. Like, you see that newest picture? What a fucking joke. The guy's such a joke, man. He really is. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's like, you know, you're trading poolside. Anyone that's actually tried it and done it, they know if you have half a brain, it's shitty Wi-Fi at these bumfuck resorts, man.
Yeah.
It's horrible Wi-Fi. You get like way back in the day when he started, okay, the reason why he could do it is a lot of these trading platforms and the technology back then, the amount of Wi-Fi that you needed, you could trade with 2 megabytes per second. You could trade with it. Nowadays, there's too much information that goes into the back end of these charting platforms, of these brokerage platforms. You can't. Not safely. Safely, man. I mean, I have, like, sometimes I'll get some lag, and I've got fucking awesome internet, man.
Yeah, I do too, and it went out today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just crazy. You know, so all you people that want to do it, go ahead. Go trade on a beach with shitty Wi-Fi and play these penny stocks and do it, and good luck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you get stuck in a trade and you can't get back on and it's going south on you, well, we told you so. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And you're leveraged to fuck and everything else. Oh, well, he teaches not to use margin, so I'm okay.
Oh,
I hate that. Oh, well, the way he teaches, he teaches you not to use margin. It's like, I don't care, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're putting yourself, the only thing that you can manage is risk as a trader. And it's like, when you expose yourself to risk, it's a blatant gamble. Once you, there's some risk that, or some risk is you need to take. That's not the risk I'm talking about. I'm talking about the risk that you cannot control. You can't control shitty Wi-Fi, okay?
Yeah.
And is it cool to trade on a beach and be Mr. Hotshot? I guess so. I don't know. That's not my idea of cool. But I'm actually I am actually cool.
You're super cool.
Oh, I'm so cool.
Yeah.
All the guys want to be me, and all the girls want to be with me.
What a fucking jerk
Just
off.
like the douchiest thing. You know that's like tattooed on Kimmy Dyke's arm. Like that's tattooed on it.
Hey, and you know what else too, man? What these people don't get? He has the account size to do that. Like if he loses, he doesn't give a fuck.
No.
These sheep go in there thinking they can do it with a fucking $1,000 account. You know.
See, the thing is, he goes in with like 1,000 shares on these pennies. He uses super small positions.
Yeah.
Super small positions because he doesn't make his now, and this isn't a slight against people making their money through services and shit. Like he does trade and this and that, blah blah blah. But what I'm saying is, he doesn't make anywhere near the majority of his money from trading, guys. If you just do the fucking math. He's up to like a little bit over 4 million in profits. That goes back 20 fucking years. Do the math. Divide that by 20, guys. It's a little over 200K. That's what he's made on average. He's not a fucking hot shot, guys. To make 200K in the markets is not hard to do, okay? After a certain level of experience. It's really not that much. It's not. So don't be thinking he's some sort of fucking hot shot, man, because he's not. He's not a good trader. He's not like some fucking badass trader. He's not even close. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know, man. It's so crazy.
You know, just because, you know, when that happened to me today, that's why I thought about it. I'm like, man, and this dream out there being able to trade on a beach somewhere with kind of okay Wi-Fi is just ridiculous, man. And that's what these sheep just listen to it. It's just stupid. Because I was freaking out, man, when my Wi-Fi went out. I'm like, holy shit, what if I had some serious money at stake in a trade? My Wi-Fi go, what do? You can't do anything. You know what I mean? You're fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah.
So I don't know. So anyway, that's the only reason I brought that up, is just because that shit happens. And when that shit happens, you got to just take your blows and fucking move on. There's nothing you can do. You know what I mean?
No.
It sucks, but it happened. Got through it. Whatever. On to the next
it is what it is. And, something else that I want to talk about that happened on Friday. So on Friday, my idea on AMD is the bigger picture idea. So I'm okay with experiencing some pain to get the reward at the end. When AMD pulls, it's going to pull nicely, just like it proved today. So a little bit early on AMD on Friday. And some of the mentality that I see around there, and some of the mentality that I even saw in the room, is people were choked about losses. Okay. It's like, shit, I fucking lost. I got into, I took a couple trades, but it's like, man, were they solid setups? Yeah. Okay, then shut the fuck up. It's fine.
Yeah, just didn't
look
work.
at the reward. You're going to take losses as long as you manage your risk and you take solid risk to reward setups where you're only going to lose a few cents a share or whatever the fuck it is. And your winner now, like today on AMD, had you waited and been patient and smoked that fucker, you're going to make back those losses. And that's what it's about. Right? Like, yeah,
when I look back on this morning, when I went in that first trade on that lower high, it was a lower high, and I thought it was going. I thought it was going to work, but
it's fine.
Some trades just don't work.
Yeah, man. Yeah, period.
And you can't doubt yourself. You can't sit there and wonder if you made the wrong call. No, you made the right call.
The setup was there. If it's a solid setup, take the trade.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. I see a lot of, that's another thing I see, especially in Twitter world. And then you get these fucking knuckleheads on YouTube commenting too, just a bunch of newbies, where it's like a loss is a big deal. Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
It's so not. And that's like I was saying in one of the last episodes I don't remember what episode, fuck man. But that's what I was saying on how to spot these frauds, right? Yeah. Like if they're really torn up over a loss, they are still within the 1 to 2 year range of traders. And if they're claiming to be trading any longer, get the fuck out of the room. I'm telling you, that is a number one sign. And I know some of the stuff that I'm saying for you guys to watch for, you don't understand yet because you're not at that level and that experience level that takes you, like 5-10 years into the markets. Okay. And I know there's people out there that are even more experienced than me. Of course there is, right? But I'm just saying, like, I know it's hard for some of these ramrods to wrap their head around it. And then they're like, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Pat. See my asshole voice, right? It's like, oh, Pat, you don't know what you're talking about, man. He's an awesome trader. It's like, yeah, but the shit he's saying is telling me otherwise. Because he cares about a fucking couple $100 loss.
Yeah.
A couple $100. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You're a professional that cares about a $200 loss. Blow my dick.
Yeah. No offense.
Yeah, no offense, but blow it. Just blow it.
Oh, God.
It's just, I don't know. It's crazy, man. But AMD has, I know I keep going back to AMD, but there's so many lessons from this. And a lot of people think that, penny stocks are the only stocks that go parabolic. No, man. No.
Look at perfect play off your monster IPO was Sono. We were talking about it last one. And, man.
And we talked about it in the last Fallout Shelter. Look at Sono, man. And I even said because we kind of fucked up because we usually record Fallout Shelter on Monday evenings, which is right now. But Tino.
Yeah.
He had some things to do.
Yeah.
he had to get his butthole bleached. So I can't say that with a straight face. So so we had to record it on Sunday, and sure enough, I even said, and we talked about it, it's like, okay, so you might miss this, but still watch it. It's still going to have room in it, and it did.
Went up 3 points, man.
Yeah, and it's a predictable call, right?
Yeah, that thing is setting up so fucking pretty. There's a nice trend line forming, an upwards trend, and that thing is going to touch that trend, and I'm going in on it when it does.
And I'll tell you why that'll work for you, Tino.
I'm taking it along, yeah.
So IPOs. Yeah. IPOs need to be traded slightly different, okay? But not like different. Like not like you different. Like you're a little different, Like,
yeah. A lot, little.
Yeah. But IPOs, because there is no chart history, okay? There's very little technicals, but once the technicals start forming, that's all you can go off of. So once it comes down and it touches that trend, mark my words, it will bounce there. But how much it'll bounce, I don't know. I'm not saying that it's just going to shoot through the roof and break new highs. That's not what I'm saying. But you will at least, at the very least, be able to scalp a nice move. Now, if that trend holds and proves itself, yeah, she's going to run. Okay. Yeah. But like I said, once it comes down and it touches that trend to the penny, depending on how many buyers, if there's more buyers, it'll be just above that trend because people want that better. They want to make sure they're going to get a fill, right? And that's why higher lows form, right? But anyways, but watch it, guys, because Sono, S-O-N-O, she's going to go when it touches that trend. For how much, I don't know. Okay, but it will bounce off that trend mark to the penny intraday.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching that. I'm sniping that thing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just there's no technicals. There are technicals because they are starting to form, but that's why they work at that given moment. Yeah. So remember what I just said, folks. That little piece of free information right there will fucking make you fucking thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands throughout the years.
It's all in that Monster IPO, man. Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. Monster, it is good. So many people, they put out just garbage content, man. Like all of my content's fucking badass. Yeah. It's awesome. You can easily make money off of this because it's not buy the breakout and buy the dip.
Yeah.
Without knowing where the fuck to get in. Well, what dip do I buy? What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Or like, what breakout do I buy? Do I buy that breakout? Do I buy that breakout? Oh shit, just buy every breakout and then blow up my account on one ticker in one day because I fucking literally bought 20 different breakouts?
Right. I know. I know. It's so stupid.
No, that's not what he means, Pat.
Yeah.
That's not what he means, Pat.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it is. He doesn't know what he means. Shitty ass strategy.
But I'm kind of looking at. I've got the charts on my. I'm just looking at them real quick, and I'm looking at Amazon because Amazon got a little news today. Whole Foods is really benefiting from Amazon. Man, it cracked all-time highs. That thing's going to 2,000.
Oh yeah, Amazon's a beast. And one of the members, Els, she asked me about it today. And see, I said Amazon's very funky because if you take a look at the daily chart on the basically not today, if you took today out of the equation, it looks like it's forming a lower high.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is hard for a lot of new traders to understand. Good traders will use the left-hand side of the chart, which is the history. Great traders can develop the right-hand side of the chart, okay? And the right-hand side of the chart is a part of the chart that hasn't developed yet. No, it's not about predictions and shit. I had some fucking Yahoo on I was about to call it Yahoo on YouTube hit me up and say, wrong. Because I was talking about, in this particular video, I was talking about the right-hand side of the chart. He's like, wrong. something about like stock predictions, and basically he was calling me an idiot. And it's like, dude, you're a fucking newbie. You have no idea even the concept of what I'm talking about right now. If you would just shut the fuck up and open up your mind, I might be able to take away some of that learning curve. Okay. Yeah. But anyways, so on Amazon, I like roasting trolls. They're so fucking stupid. But on Amazon there, if you take today out of the equation, it looks like it's going to, on the right-hand side of the chart, you could see how it would keep forming that lower high and continue south. But I did say to Els, you got to watch because Amazon's a fucking beast. And if it comes down, and I think I can't remember the price point I put on it, but I know it was really close to where it actually bounced off of.
You said to watch and see if it taps Friday's opening.
Yeah, that's right. And it did, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, it did. But, it came just a little bit below. Yeah.
But that's nothing with Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. I mean? That's like a tick. But you're right. I did. That is what I said. That is what I said. Pre-market plan of attack. Yeah. So, I mean, man, like, there you go. I mean, even the pre-market plan of attack, like, if you don't like, hanging out in chat rooms all day, just the pre-market plan of attack will make you money, man.
Yeah. I love playing Amazon and
love Amazon.
I love and I hate it because we all know it's going to go to 2,000. But can you take the pain of being in it and watching it go down like 25, 30 points?
It's hard, eh?
Yeah. And then go back up. I mean, can you really take it? I don't know. But you just know it's going to 2,000.
Oh, it will. Oh, no. And I said that before, right? Like, it's going. It will. It'll magnet there. It will. And then once it hits 2,000, they'll probably split the stock.
Yeah. But it's good, but it's bad because it's not going to have the range once they split it. You know what I mean? That's what I love about Amazon, though, is the range.
Yeah. They might actually not split it just to keep like fucking retail traders out of it.
Yeah.
Because they don't like institutional traders hate retail traders.
Yeah.
And well, look at why, right? Because they look at guys like Sykes and fucking Raw and all those guys, man. They look at those guys as a complete joke.
Yeah.
Because they're making 100 or 200K a year. Right. And they're driving around in fucking Lamborghinis and shit. It's like, you're not making that from trading. You're not, man.
Yeah.
And whatever, man, whatever. It's just, don't claim that you're making that from trading. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazon, love it, man. Love it.
And you were also talking, we talked before this podcast for a little bit, and you said you have a hard on for Facebook right now.
Yeah, Facebook. I think Facebook, man, that daily chart.
Yeah.
That daily chart, man.
I'm looking at it right now. Jeez.
I mean, let me pull up the closer chart so I can see. So Facebook, it remounted the 9 EMA. That 9 EMA has been very heavy the past couple of days. Like you can see on that would have been Thursday. Okay, on Thursdays where it came up, it tapped the 9 EMA and like got stuffed. Right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big stuff on the daily chart, right? So, and then it kind of reclaimed. And then today, with it holding that 9 EMA and closing pretty strong, this thing's going to go. Like, there's going to be a lot of swing traders. They're gonna get in on this if they didn't get in on it today. So you're going to have extra volume from swing traders now, right? Like they're going to be in that. So they're going to get involved with it. The only problem I have with it is the 200 SMA.
Right. Yeah, it's right after if it went into the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, it's got about 10 more points till it gets to the cusp of the gap, right? On the bottom of the gap. But, man, that gap fills like 20 points.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. It's and you know what, guys? I don't give a fuck what people say. At the end of the day, it's still Facebook.
Yeah.
Right? Like people are saying, "Oh, that's the top of Facebook." And hey, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know, right? Like Facebook even though they're having some problems with like security issues and blah, 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 blah. Like I said, at the end of the day, they're not going anywhere, and they had good earnings. The only reason why it had that big gap down is just subscriber count was down, but it was still up as far as the report said. Okay?
Yeah.
And of course it's going to be down because every guy and his dog already has a Facebook account, and every company in the world already has a Facebook account.
Yeah.
So you're only going to get the new ones that are coming up. But there's other ways for a company to generate revenue. Does Facebook need to really get their heads out of their asses and like come up with some new shit? Yeah, they do. And you know what though? They will, because it's Facebook. And there's some brilliant people that work there. Love Facebook or hate Facebook. There's going to be brilliant people that work there. And they're going to come up with a solution to rocket this stock back up. They will.
Yeah. Yeah, another ticker I'm watching closely now is because it's approaching the gap is Twitter. That daily looks good on that too.
Yeah, it does. And I had a feeling today was going to rocket on Twitter. That today would be the day it would finally shake those baggies out. There's a lot of sellers and a lot of bag holders in Twitter, so all pops will be sold into, and it's finally breaking those guys down. They're finally getting out, right? Right, the weak hands, they're finally getting out, and there's going to be a lot of them that are going to sell on every pop, right?
So, are you talking about the weak hands that got in before it gapped down? Yeah. And then, other guys that were looking to play the bounce, and there's just a couple ways that these guys could have got really smoked, right? And this cut losses quickly. There's nobody really cuts losses quickly. Like, everyone's a bag holder. I mean, go to Stock Twits. They're all bag holders, man. These guys are nuts. Yeah.
They fight shit. Don't fight shit, guys. Take it off. I'll tell you, if there's one thing you could take away from anything, is just take it off. Right? Take off that trade. Don't fight it. You can always reset. It's not a big deal. Commissions are cheap enough nowadays. Who gives a fuck? It's not like it was like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, where it would cost you like a couple $100 to put a trade on. Don't worry about it. It ain't that way anymore, man. We're talking like $1 or $2. And it's like that's another thing that drives me nuts, man. These fucking people that complain about commissions, shut the fuck up, man. Commission. Well, I use Robinhood because it's free commissions. Who gives a shit? Free commissions. If your account is that small where you are really worried about commissions, chewing up your $100 account, you ain't going to make it as a fucking trader, as a day trader, guys. You're not going to turn $100 or $200 or $500 into $1 million. You're not going to do that. You got to have the proper capital. You need the proper arsenal in your war chest to go to fucking war with, man.
Right. Yep. Exactly. Wait a second. I was just looking at another chart here real quick.
Yeah, right. You're pulling your pud.
I was touching myself. I like to rape myself every once in a while,
Oh, yeah. What's wrong with that bleached butthole now?
What's wrong with that?
Bleached butthole.
There is no offense. I was told by lots of people, and I mean, you could probably check this out on Google and Google his name, but people always told me I look like Peter North. Peter the Load North.
Oh, you do look like fucking Peter North. No, you do, man. That's so funny.
I know. And I actually had, this is a funny story. I was bartending one night in one of the clubs in Vegas, and this girl comes up to me. She goes, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." Putting a vibe out, acting all cool, whatever, the way I do.
Yeah,
and,
fucking cool guy.
Yeah. She goes, are you Peter North? And I start laughing. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not. A lot of people have told me. She turns around to her girlfriends and she's like, see, I told you. So all these girls must be watching a ton of porn to know that, because Peter North's an old school porn guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So funny. Peter the Load. I love that nickname, the Load.
The Load. You know, it's funny, man. I've been told that I look like this one guy, at least, and this is no exaggeration, man.
The Elephant Man?
The Elephant Man. Yeah. I am not an animal. I've been told this. I would have to say, and no exaggeration, at least 100 times from 100 different women. Lucas from Days of Our Lives.
Dude, first of all, I've never even seen it.
No, I'm not saying that I've seen it, you fucking meathead. I'm saying that they told me. I'm not saying I look like the
But did you know the reference? Were you like, who the hell
I
is
had to
Lucas?
look the guy. No, I had to look the guy up. I had to look the guy. Fuck off. On these Days of Our Lives. Fuck.
Oh, my God.
But anyways, I'm serious. So the last time this happened, and I was getting my fucking hair did, and this redhead, she's like, I don't know, man. It was fucked up. She was like playing with my hair and like, just like, she looked like she was in La La Land. I was looking at her in the mirror, like thinking, what the fuck is she doing? And then she says to me, you know who you look like? I'm like, oh God, here it comes again.
Yeah.
Lucas from Days of Our Lives. I'm like, yeah, I've heard that before. Like, do you want to just cut my fucking hair, you creep?
Hey,
but
man,
yeah, I've had chicks at the bar come up to me and say that. Like, man, yeah, I don't know. The only way I see it, because like I said, I have looked at it or looked up the guy, and I see it in the eyes and like the nose and like maybe the mouth. Like I kind of, I don't know, like kind of. Right. But it's hard to tell now because I got a beard. Right. But when I'm clean shaven, I kind of look like the guy. But yeah, man.
Your soft side's coming out now. That's so cute.
Fuck you. Are you Peter North? That's awesome, though, man. You should have been like, yeah, I'm the Load.
The Load. Yeah. I shoot ropes. Yep.
Shoot ropes, dropping loads.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh fuck, too funny, man. Peter North.
Yeah. How do we get off on that topic?
I don't know. You see, guys, see the shit I got to deal with this fucking this mutt. You fucking mutt.
Hey, what do you think about? I'll make this another segue. What do you think about? I mean, because I was thinking about this last week. What do you think about Citron calling that NVIDIA to go to 200?
I don't know. That's, but that's the thing, man. Like, and I'll talk about this because I do have some thoughts. He made the call and he was wrong, right? And I see a lot of people like really bashing him and this and that. And it's like, listen, guys, his data, and he's wrong quite a bit, but all professionals are. That's the thing. Just because you're a professional doesn't mean you're going to be right anymore. Like it's not about being right 100% of the time. And everyone's bashing him for being wrong. It's like, oh, well, look at what NVIDIA did. It went straight. Well, there's no way of knowing that. You know what I mean? But for him to call that right before they're releasing their new chip is kind of a boneheaded thing. That's where I have a problem with him shorting before they release that new their new graphics card, not the chip. Sorry.
Yeah.
I always call it a chip. I'm a caveman. It's all chips and fucking shit like that to me. Who gives a fuck? But that was kind of a boneheaded move because NVIDIA, when they had their earnings come out, I even said, okay, NVIDIA is probably going to fucking gap down. But their
guidance
outlook is going to be good because of their new graphics card. And sure enough, there you go. Right. It took the first day it sold off, and then the second day it finally bounced. But But I mean, there you go. Did I take the trade? No, I don't have a position in NVIDIA. And the reason why I don't is NVIDIA has been trading like a fucking dog for the past 2 months. I know on the daily chart, it all looks the same. The candles, it's not. Intraday, it's traded like a complete fucking dog. NVIDIA is usually one of my jams. Like, I usually fucking smoke that stock. But lately, it just hasn't been trading very clean. And then it's funny. See, talking about, you know, your mental capital. And a lot of people talk about mental capital because it's very real, right? Once you take, you know, X amount of losses or X amount of scratch trades or, you know, X amount of, they were still green trades, but it's like they should have been just so much more, right? You kind of get all fucking beat up on the stock. And it's like, then you don't trust it. You take, when it finally gives you a perfect opportunity, you just don't trust it. And that's basically what happened to me on NVIDIA. I knew the data was good. I knew the catalyst was good. I knew she was going to go, man. I fucking knew it. But I was just too strung out from the way it's been trading for the past couple of months. I couldn't pull the trigger on it. So I stopped watching it. And you know,
hindsight, man. But things gone up 40 points.
Yeah, and it's a total hindsight thing, right? But that's what I'm saying with Peter North. No, Andrew Left. Start calling Andrew Left the load. So Andrew Left, you know, like I said, guys, you know, you see all these guys on Twitter bashing him for the call. No, man, like a call. I mean, they're not all going to work. I mean, there's certain people out there that'll tell you that every one of their calls work. They're fucking amazing. No, man, it doesn't work that way, guys, right? You're going to be wrong, right? And because he does it on a public forum, he's, you know, he exposes himself, but he has to, as a hedge fund, he has to make this sort of stuff kind of public, right? But with that, like I said, that the only thing I could critique would be his timing. I really think his timing was just off. I had a feeling that nope, he's wrong on this one, man. He's wrong.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. That was out of left field for me. I mean, this thing's cracked all-time highs. I mean, I think like you said about Apple wants to be a $200 stock. I think NVIDIA wants to be a $300.
Oh no, it does. No, NVIDIA needs to be a $300 stock now. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you look at the daily, the last week, it's just, I mean, like I said, it's gone up 40 points. And there's another perfect example of these stocks that we follow in trick trades. No range, really? 40 points in a week.
Yeah, 40 points in a week, man. And some of these days here have been crazy. Yeah. Like, what do we got here on this fucking day? We got over 10 points. Almost 11 points. Like, come on.
I know.
No range or no, you know, they just grind. All of these stocks, they just grind. No, they don't, you fucktard. Have you ever looked at a fucking at these mid, large, and mega caps? They don't fucking grind.
Yeah.
We're not trading fucking Bank of America here, folks. Like, good God.
I mean, shit, the options trade you had on BABA, what did that go down? 10?
Yeah.
10 points.
Yeah, 10 points. And I hit that for 500%, boys and girls.
Yep.
Largest trade to date. So you made amazing. And the thing is, with BABA, it wasn't even anything special.
It was such an easy trade, and I totally missed it. It tagged the 200 perfectly.
Which is what I said to watch for.
Yep. Just so simple, man. There's no fancy algorithms we're using. There's no fancy equations. You said watch it to hit the 200.
Yeah, watch it reject it to 200 and take it short. You know, it's funny that Will Karaman, that fucking, you know, that 14-year-old fucking schoolgirl there, Will Karaman, right?
Yeah, with those caterpillars on his head.
Yeah, with the fucking caterpillars.
Yeah,
it's funny because somebody asked him about the 200 SMA, and he just scolded him and was like, these indicators are all bullshit. They're moving averages, you stupid fuck. These moving averages is that's what professional traders go by.
Exactly.
That right there, guys, I'm telling you, get out of his fucking service. He's a proven paper trader and people still fucking soak it up. Have you noticed he was trading in a so-called center point securities thing, and now he's trading out of a TEFS account, a TradeNet account. This guy claims to be a fucking multimillionaire, and he's trading out of a fucking TFS TradeNet account. Are you fucking for real? Guy.
I love it when you get worked up, man. It's awesome.
Oh, man, it drives me nuts. It's like, right, and then it's, well, this is just another account of mine. It's not, man. It's not. The guy's full of shit. In my opinion, this guy is a paper trading punk. That's what he is. It's all been proven, and now he's trading out of a TFS account. And now, hold on, before you guys get your fucking panties in a bunch here, I've got a friend of mine, a moderator that's in another chat room, and he trades out of a TFS account. Here's the thing. Those CFD accounts are fucking awesome. They are. They really are. And it's no disrespect to anybody that trades out of them. The point that I'm getting at, and you know what? I fucking hate that I need to be so thorough with my points because people and their fucking feelings, these fucking snowflakes, man. But anyways, okay. Breathe, Pat. So it's not a diss against anyone's trading out of these accounts. But here's the thing. This fucking clown shoes wearing motherfucker with the caterpillars on his fucking forehead. He was claiming he was trading out of a Centerpoint Securities account. And now, after that debacle with him and that fucking big trade of his in the paper trading and that market route that they don't have.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he's not, and he's claimed, no, man, no, I'm legit. Centerpoint Securities cleared it up. No, I'm legit. No, you're not, man, because you would still be trading out of that account. Centerpoint is onto your fucking ass, and they've probably sought legal action against your ass. Okay? That's why he's not trading out of that account anymore, and he's trading out of this fucking TFS account. So before everyone gets your fucking panties in a bunch here, it's not what I'm talking about. When you claim to have fucking a multi-mil, I don't know what this cocksucker claims to have. I don't really follow him that well. I don't care about him. He's just a fucking puke. He's like an ant that crawls up your leg at a picnic. You just fucking brush it off.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you little fuck.
Right. He's like that mosquito when you're trying to sleep and the mosquito's just buzzing in your ear.
Oh, I want to clap his ears so fucking bad, man. You ever walk up and just fucking
box somebody's
ears, man? Oh, man.
You'll smash their eardrums.
Son's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting all worried.
Do that or shoot a rope in his face.
Oh, yeah, dropping loads.
Oh, gosh. And you know what? It's funny. We sit here and I just keep thinking of that Howard Stern drop.
I know.
Dropping fucking loads.
Dropping loads.
Yeah. But, it's funny. This is a perfect segue again. Thinking of Howard Stern. Here's a guy that built an empire out of being totally honest and transparent and exposing hypocrisy wherever he can. Yeah. And he's got a huge following. He took Sirius from, I think, 500,000 subscribers to 32 million. Yeah. And he had a majority of the reason why is because of him. And he's got 100%. His followers, and they go out there and, it's great because I don't know if you guys are Howard Stern fans. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, me too.
People love him or hate him, but he has moved into the majority of the population. I mean, you go on a golf course and you'll hear Baba Booey's. I mean, they're classic.
Yeah.
And here's the thing why I like Howard Stern. He's very protective of his brand.
Yeah.
And he loves the Baba Booey's. Like, don't get me wrong. He loves all this stuff, but he even says, he goes, look it. I get complaints because they gear towards me because they think I'm sending out my minions to go and do this work. I don't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
I have hardcore fans that like to go out and just do this stuff.
Yeah.
He totally washes his hands of it. And I got to respect him for that, Yeah. And I think that happens a lot in a lot of communities out there, you know, even day trading. I mean, there is a lot of bashing going on.
Yeah.
We sit here and all we do, I mean, you can take it as bashing. I don't know if you want to call it that. We have fun. You know, Pat and I sit here and we talk. We love to bust balls. Do we bash? Yeah, but it's deserved the bashing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It really is.
But all we're doing is exposing hypocrisy. That's all we're doing. And we're being totally transparent and honest. We don't lie about anything, and we call it like we see it. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and we, like I said, we don't have any control about what people say. You know what I mean? We don't. But I think we have a hardcore family and fans, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So, I mean, we're not going to be held responsible anymore for either members or, you know, just fans of ours, followers of ours that go around and, you know, bash these guys. We have nothing to do with that. Like I don't send these fucking people out to go do that. And I've had announcements in the chat room. I've had announcements on Twitter. Stop fucking tagging me in that shit. I'll do my talking for me. Okay, I'm a big boy. If I got a problem with someone, I will have a problem with them. Don't tag me in shit. Okay? Like it kind of drives me nuts because then I'm just guilty by association. It's the same thing that fucking Howard Stern goes through, man. And it is the same. It is the same. And it drives me fucking nuts. Stop fucking doing that. And quit hitting me up and, you know, getting pissed off with me. I got nothing to do with it, man. I don't control these people. What am I, fucking some grand fucking puppet master?
Yeah.
Like, no, man. I've got nothing to do with it. I don't tell these people to go out and do it. Okay?
But I think it's a statement about the service that you provide. I mean, you're so good at what you do, and people are so successful here that they're passionate about it.
Yeah, man.
You know, they're passionate about how well they're doing and how they've changed their trading around, and they want to go out and shout it to the world. And I think that's awesome. You know what I mean? Spread the love. You know.
Yeah.
But like you said, I mean, we don't have any control over it.
No.
You know,
no, there's nothing we can do about that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we get tagged. I get tagged in stuff all the time. Half the time, I don't even know what the shit's about. And then all of a sudden, it's like people start fucking fucking bashing on me. It's like, that's not, I didn't do that. Like, fuck, what are you talking about? Like, I've got nothing to do with that. Like, like, don't, you know, I mean, I don't have control over these people. I mean, you know, it does have something to be said about the service that we provide and the community that we provide. Like, we've got some hardcore fucking fans, man. These people fucking, they love what we're doing, and they should love what we're doing. Yeah. We're exposing hypocrisy, and we're bringing the truth out there. And a lot of people and that's another thing. See, this is where I have a problem with some of the, let's say the members or the, just the fans or followers doing this, is they are bashing to bash. They're just bashing to bash. They don't stop. They don't know when to stop. They keep fucking going and going and going. And it's just like, holy fuck, like, cut it out already, man.
Yeah.
And then I got to hit them up on the back end and fucking say, like, hey, come on, like, fucking cut it out already. Right? Like, fuck, man.
Yeah. You know? It's all out of love, though. I mean, we love everybody.
No, it definitely is. It's just, there's a reason why I have some really well-respected traders and well-known traders that hit me up in DMs, and we've become friends now. The ones that know, they know. I'm not bashing to bash. There's a big fucking difference, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's reasons that you do, and we all do what we do. There's reasons for it. We have a certain strategy that we're pushing forward here, you know, and it's working because I mean, I don't want to sound like an asshole or arrogant, but you are a trendsetter. We are doing something special here that nobody else.
I know that. And,
you know,
I know I come off like an asshole when I say stuff like that we are trendsetters, but we are. That you can't dispute that. And the ones out there that have ripped us off throughout the fucking year now, They know they've ripped us off. They fucking, you know it, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You
and you're just
know
pissed because you didn't think of it first.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Go
back and
balls.
timestamp everything that we talk about. We were the first to talk about it.
Yeah.
We were the first to do this and the first to do that. Mark my words, and I had a discussion with Tino. Mark my words, guys, for the ones that are listening to this, okay? A year from now, the majority of all day trading services will shy away from penny stocks. It's already starting. Man. And now, hold on. Before certain people get their fucking panties in the knot here again, I'm not saying I was the first room to trade mid and large caps and make. I'm not. No, I'm not. Like, not at all. But we are some of the first. Now, we're not the first, but we're some of the first to really bring it out there and just fucking hammer people with it. That enough with this penny stock bullshit. Because you'll see rooms, they'll still say, oh, but we trade everything. We still trade penny stocks. We really don't. When people ask me, I say, yeah, but it's rare though, right? Because
if the opportunity's there, if the opportunity's there and presents itself, well, but it's very rare.
Yeah, but the penny stocks we trade technically at that time are no longer penny stocks because they went buck wild and they're 30, 40, 50 bucks a share.
Right.
But we don't trade regular penny stocks. But like I said, mark my words. A year from now, maybe less, but I'll put it at a year, okay? All of these services are going to be they're going to be pumping the fucking these mid and large and mega caps.
Yeah.
They will. It's already starting. It's already starting.
Yeah. If I hear David Attenborough introduce another podcast on somebody else's service,
wait till that shit happens with these podcasts where they start having doing the intros we're doing and man, and it's the day that happens, these motherfuckers are going to get called out hard, and I'm going to be relentless, and I'm not going to stop. I won't. I will not stop at that.
Yep.
Like any type of blatant ripoffs now, they're getting fucking called hard, man.
Yeah.
And all they would have to do to stop it is give a shout out and say,
"That's it.
Thanks for Trick and Tino for starting something, and we really like it." And it's kind of ripping them off, but it's pretty fucking cool. So, then I really wouldn't have a fucking problem with it.
Yeah.
But and that's a problem. A lot of these guys that's all they would need to do is just admit it. I get all these people, they always say when they hit me up on the back end, it's like, oh, geez, I never heard of you. Bull fucking shit. How can you can't go anywhere on Twitter without me being around. You can't, man. Not at this point. No fucking way.
You never heard of Lucas or The Load? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucas from Days of Our Lives and The Load? You've never heard of The Load?
What did he have? Like a 10-inch cock or something like that? Something just so ridiculous. I don't even know.
Yeah, some small 10-inch cock.
Some baby's arm with an apple holding.
Yeah,
Oh God. Are we going down the homo?
I think we're about to start talking about dicks. Maybe we should.
Not. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh no, dicks are great. Fuck.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with.
Brother,
shit!
What an episode this one was, huh?
Yeah, fuck, man. No, I'm really enjoying doing the podcast. I know that this podcast, man, it's taken off. We have thousands of listeners at this point, and it's only going to get more.
It's gonna get bigger, man.
So if there's any big companies out there that want us to sell out for money, we will do that for you. we will have 50 fucking commercials throughout the 1 hour episode, and we'll sell out hard.
Yeah, I'll pimp you out.
Yeah,
you're my bottom bitch.
Yeah. So Lamborghini, I could use a Lambo.
Yeah.
A fucking Lambo. You fucking clown shoe wearing motherfucker. You buy a fucking Lamborghini. Who buys a Lamborghini with the $20,000 fucking oil change?
I know. I laugh at that's so funny. But they got. I mean, supposedly the fuck you money. They don't care. I mean, if you got the money, I don't. Whatever.
I guess so.
Crazy.
Maybe I'm just jealous. Yeah, all of this is out of jealousy, guys. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So
what are you looking at?
Guys, you fucks. Small potatoes. You got no fucking idea who you're dealing with here. Clowns.
You're dealing with a fucking Lucas with a bleached asshole.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
So what are you looking at this week, buddy? What are you looking to get into, man?
You.
Anything like well. Man, we've totally gone gay this episode. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Facebook, I really love
you still there?
That date. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? You fuck? No, you can't hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You can or what?
No, I can hear you.
Oh, what the fuck? Tino?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. See the shit, guys? So anyways, you prick. Yeah. So yeah. I like Facebook. Facebook looks really good. Tomorrow could have a relax day, though. It could have a very small red day, and then boom, shoot. Okay, just like Peter fucking North, man.
Facebook could shoot a rope.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm also watching Nvidia short at this point.
Yeah, all-time highs.
Also watching AMD short more so at this point, but it's got to run first. I'm not saying out of the gate. Like I'm talking, I need these things to get fucking stupid again, and then I'll attack. Tesla actually looks good. There's a nice hammer candle, and it closed just above the 200 SMA. And well, it's not quite a hammer, but it looks good. It is a buyer's. I like it. Yeah. So BABA looks good for a test of the 50. SMA on the daily. There's a fucking Apple to drive higher, man. There's so many plays. So yeah, I'm watching all these market leaders. They're fucking amazing, man.
Yeah.
So if you guys would get your heads out of your asses and quit fucking around with these penny stocks, and don't be so concerned about the price of these. Oh, well, fuck, I got a small account. I can't trade. Yeah, you can. These stocks have massive range, guys. You don't need a lot of shares to do it. Like, cut it out. You've been lied to.
Yeah.
But I think that's. I mean, man, those are the stocks I'm looking at, and I mean that's it, folks. Episode 19, Fallout Shelter in the can, baby.
In the can.
In the can.
Just like you're gonna do to me in the can.
Oh yeah.
No offense.
Yeah. Yeah, no offense.
And listen, all you people, the gay or whatever, we're joking.
We're joking. Right? Fucking relax.
Jeez.
Guys. I got some guy that hit me up. I called somebody a retard, right? So, of course, this snowflake hits me up, and he's like, the swearing and the cursing is okay, but, the use of the word retard, I have a retarded son or some shit like that. Right? Like I don't mind if you use the word stupid. And then I was going to hit him up and I was going to say, well, I have family members that are stupid and I find it very offensive when you use the word stupid.
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys, we're just fucking around. Like, fucking people in their feelings nowadays. Quit being such pussies. Fucking suck it up.
Howard Stern had on part of his whack pack is Wendy the retard. And he had so much slack for it that he changed it to Wendy the slow adult.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
That's never changed that.
Never. So, but, people are whatever. Just lighten up, people.
Like fucking relax, man. Like,
gotta have some fun in life, man.
Everyone's so fucking uptight and they get offended. Oh, you're so offended. You and your feelings.
Yeah.
Your feelings.
And this is what's
Fuck
cool.
Your feelings.
You go in the Trick Trade's chat room in the morning. This is, we talk business, but we're joking around like this. This is what you're going to get. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's family oriented. I shouldn't say family oriented, but we're a family, man.
Yeah, we are a family, though. Yeah, we shoot the shit in the mornings. And if people want me to go over stocks, and we do talk about stocks that are moving. And then once 9 a.m. hits, it's fucking down to business. We don't fuck around, man.
No.
Right? And then once the market slows down, we shoot the shit again. You go to these stuffy chat rooms where like all the moderators do all day long is like delete tweets or messages, and they tell people to fucking, like only tickers, only stuff that is, beneficial to, it's like, why? What is, it's in the slow times of the market. You're going to trade the lull? You're going to trade the fucking lull?
Right.
Get out of here, man. We don't fucking trade the lull, man.
And you know what? The atmosphere we have makes it sets the tone for the day. It's more relaxed. You're not so fucking uptight. You're joking around.
Yeah.
You're having fun.
Yeah.
And you're making money.
And then, like I said, once 9 a.m. rolls around, I do the pre-market plan of attack. We don't fuck around, man. She's down to business.
Yeah.
And then I'm calling my trades out. I'm calling fucking other trades, potential trades. And then that goes on until a
good 4 or 5 hours.
Good 4 or 5 hours. And in between that time, when things are we're just waiting for things to set up. Yeah, we'll tell stories and shoot the shit. Why not, man?
Exactly. It's life.
It's life. I mean, there's people out there that say, oh, if you're having fun trading, you're not doing it right. It's like, why?
Yeah.
I'm having fun trading. I have a blast every day. I laugh my ass off every day, and I'm making fucking huge money. So get fucked. Yeah. You can't do it. Then you're a fucking, you got to fucking stick up your ass trading in your fucking living room with a suit on.
Yeah.
You got a suit. You're wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Suit.
Don't tell me a lot of you guys don't have one hand on your pants while you're trading. Come on. We all do it.
Niche. Anyways, you fucking animals.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, let's wrap it up. Episode 19, Tricatino in the can.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. Check us out at tricktrades.com.
Yeah. Adios, muchachos.
See you guys next week.
Later.